Good morning to you, dear children. A very warm welcome to each and every one of you, all dear children, to this online class of Class 6 Social Science. I hope and pray you all are keeping safe and sound at home by the grace of God at this testing time of COVID-19. I am sure that you might be tired of staying at home and long to come back to school. Yes, dear children, we too miss you all very much in the school. And we hope to see you back to school very soon. Let's pray that God may take away to this COVID-19 pandemic very soon and give us favorable time for our day-to-day life. Going to teach you social science, geography part, chapter number 7, India, physical features. These are the points today I am going to teach you: location and size, physical features, the northern mountains, the great northern plains, the great Indian desert, the peninsular plateau, the coastal plain, the island groups. Before going through the points, I will introduce the chapter for a while. India is the largest democracy and the home of the largest population in the world. It is the 7th largest country in the world. It is a land of great diversities. Its diverse landforms, climate, flora, and fauna make it incredibly amazing country. India is a land of steep rock mountain ranges, beautiful valleys, vast desert regions, tropical rainforest, fertile plains, ancient plateaus, and coastal areas. Children, let us learn about the location and size of India and the physical features of India one by one. As far as the location and size of India is concerned, India is situated north of the equator between 8 degree to 37 degree north latitude and 68 degree to 97 degree east longitude. The Tropic of Cancer runs almost toward the center of India. The Indian subcontinent is cut off from the rest of Asia by the Himalayas in the north, the Hindu Kush in the west, and the Arakan Yoma in the east. The Arabian Sea lies in the southwest and the Bay of Bengal in the southeast. The Indian Ocean lies in the south and the Kanyakumari forms the southern tip of Indian Peninsula. The southern part of India is Indira Point in the Andaman and Nicobar Islands. India shares its political boundaries with China, Nepal, and Bhutan in the north, Pakistan and Afghanistan in the west, Bangladesh and Myanmar lies to the east, while Sri Lanka and Maldives to the south. Second point, physical features of India. India is a land of diverse relief features ranging from steep snow-covered mountain walls in the north to dry and sandy deserts in the west. The Indian peninsula is bounded by western and eastern Ghats and is occupied largely the Deccan Plateau, which is cut up by rivers. The great rivers of north have formed a widespread plain stretching from east to west across the country. The physical features of India may be divided into 6 main divisions. They are the Great Northern Mountains, the Great Northern Plains, the Great Indian Deserts, the Peninsular Plateau, the Coastal Plain, and the island groups. The Northern Mountains The northern mountains are the ranges of mountains forming a wall in the north of India. The northern mountains are young fold mountains formed comparatively recently in the history of the earth. It is broadly divided into three distinct mountain ranges which are as follows: the Himadri or the Greater Himalayas, the Himachal or the Lesser Himalayas, the Shivalik Hills or the Outer Himalayas. The Himadri or the Greater Himalaya, which is the world's highest peak, the Mount Everest lies in this Himadri. These high mountains have large glaciers which feed the Himalayan rivers. Himachal or the Lesser Himalayas are famous for their scenic beauty, forest and wildlife. They are a source of many perennial rivers for the northern plains. Many beautiful hill stations like Simla, Mussoorie and Darjeeling are great attractions for tourists. Shivalik or Outer Himalayas are referred to as foothills, which are the youngest, lowest and narrowest range in the entire Himalayas. The fourth point, the Great Northern Plains, which is the most important part of India and is also known as the food bowl of India. The Great Northern Plain lies to the south of the Himalayas. These densely populated plains are formed by the Himalayan rivers, the Indus, the Ganga and the Brahmaputra. They run parallel to the entire stretch of the Himalayan. They cover most of the northern and eastern part of India. The northern plains are formed by the depositions of silt, which is brought down by the Himalayan rivers. These fertile plains support one of the most densely populated regions in the world. Fourth point, the Great Indian Desert. The third desert lies on the northwestern part of India. It is the seventh largest desert in the world and is mainly situated in Rajasthan, covering a little more than half of its area. It is made up of sand dunes, weathered and rocky lands and compact salt lake bottoms. The temperature ranges from 0 degrees Celsius in winter to over 50 degrees Celsius during summer. Rainfall in this region is about 10 to 50 centimeter per annum. The sixth point, the Peninsular Plateau. The Peninsular Plateau to the south of the Ganga Basin. It is the oldest landmass of India and is made up of hard igneous and metamorphic rocks. Narmada, Godavari, Krishna and Kaveri are the important seasonal rivers. Annamudi, the highest peak in the South India, is located in the Western Ghats. The seventh point, the coastal plains. The coastal plain in India are divided into two parts: the western coastal plain and eastern coastal plain. The northern part of the western coastal plain is called Konkan Coast and the southern part is called Malabar Coast. The Malabar Coast in Kerala is a great tourist attraction for its lagoons and natural harbors. Point number 8, the island groups of India. The two island groups of India are the Lakshadweep Island and the Andaman and Nicobar Islands. The Lakshadweep Islands are coral islands in the Arabian Sea, whereas Andaman and Nicobar Islands are volcanic islands in the Bay of Bengal. They are inhabited by tribal people who have their unique lifestyle. So children, today I conclude my class here. Please go through the points and study at home sincerely. Take care of yourself and be safe at home. Thank you.